Book People bills itself as the largest independent bookstore in Texas and is a regular supplier of books to local schools. But a new state law will make that a lot harder, says CEO Charlie Rasek.
All book vendors have to read and rate all books sold in the past as well as in the future, based on a very subjective rating system that they have come up with for sexual relevance and sexual content.
Rasek is among a group of booksellers who are challenging the law in a state where the free speech nonprofit PEN America says 625 books have already been banned this school year from classrooms, libraries, or because they are pending investigation. Supporters of the law include the group Texas Values. Jonathan Covey is the group's policy director.
We support the bill for a number of reasons, including the fact that it's truly about protecting the innocence of our children and empowering parents to decide what materials a child consumes rather than having a government school indoctrinate our kids.
Texas Values Director of Government Relations, Elizabeth Castle, says bookstores must be held accountable for what they sell to schools.
One example is this book called Let's Talk About It that's been going around in public libraries and school libraries. This book is explicit and very graphic. However, it actually received an award for, I believe, youth excellence. And so it's very necessary for the vendors to be honest about whether or not these books are explicit or not.
Who decides what is explicit is one of the challenges of enforcing the law. Blue Willow bookshop owner Valerie Kohler says the only requirement to work in a bookstore is to be 16 years old, not to be trained in book rating. She spoke to VOA over Zoom.
Ratings could be different within our own team. What could be offensive to one staffer could be not offensive to another. So yes, and absolutely it would not be the same probably as another bookstore.
A U.S. Court of Appeals has set oral arguments for late November in the bookstore's challenge to the law. Booksellers are scheduled to receive rating guidelines by January 1st and will have until April to comply or lose their rights to sell books to schools. Deana Mitchell, VOA News, Austin, Texas.